Doing the news with LJ and Allie. Doing the news with LJ and Allie. Yeah, here at the Wrasslin for Life Network.
Hello. Welcome back. Our happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Welcome back to your Wrasslin for Life Network daily news update. I am your one of two co-hosts, Allie here. My other tag team partner, LJ, you'll be seeing later on tonight for Impact because she is our Impact girl. I see there is nobody watching currently, so hopefully some of you guys jump in here. I know the stream was 5 minutes late. It was supposed to go on at 4, but we had some technical. Oh, there we go, Nick. Hey, Nick, how's it going? We had some technical difficulties, which is fine because it's a live news. So realistically, the more things get messed up, the better, more entertaining for Nick. Clearly. That being said, we're gonna jump right into our first segment of the day. Yes, today in wrestling history. I'm going to remove my face for a second. Today in wrestling history, 112 years ago today. Very exciting. I have to pull it up because of the name. This gentleman here, George Hackenschmidt, I apologize for pronunciations in advance. He was at the time the world Greco-Roman wrestling champion. And in New York City, he defeated Tom Jenkins, who we have here, little fellow over here. That is Tom. Yes, he defeated Tom Jenkins, who was at the time, current American heavyweight champion, 2-0, 2-0 in a best of 3 falls match to become the world catch as catch can heavyweight champion. And I thought it was pretty interesting because, first of all, it happened 112 years ago today, but this is actually the origin of the first ever recognized World Wrestling Championship in the United States. That being said, um, that being said, there's more news. There we go. Got it. You got it right. It's all good. um, there's more news today because back in 2002, WWF officially became WWE. Um, that's when they changed their name. So that's exciting. Chris also told me to mention the plane ride from hell that took place, I believe, just a bunch of wrestlers on a private jet plane. Things got crazy, way out of hand. There was drugs, there was chaos going on, people got fired. Nothing like that ever happened again. So, um, happy birthday to those things, I guess. Speaking of birthdays, actually, oh, it just keeps going. Oh, didn't mean to play it twice. See, that's the love of a live news update. It is, from what I remember, I think it's Brooke Hogan's birthday today. So if you consider her a wrestler, happy birthday, Brooke. um, yeah. That being said, let's get straight on into the news because there's a lot of news today. We have, first off, oh, gotta switch the Mr. Tony Khan. Oh, there we go. Hold on, let's go back. They lost a lawsuit to the world. Yes, the World Wildlife Foundation, and turned it to the slogan "Get the F out." slogan. And the plane ride from hell is notorious. Watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode on it. Yes, you guys should definitely watch the Dark Side of the Ring episode on it. I'm just getting. Let me switch here. I'm just getting into, I guess, the Dark Side of the Ring. Which, speaking of the Dark Side of the Ring, we do have some news regarding that, because it seems like there's just chaos going on in the Vice community and nobody wants to work with them. But yeah, I do have to check it out. I watched a few episodes, couldn't name them. Um Chris watched it all. He loved it. So yes, we got to check out that episode. Yes, and the World Wildlife Foundation, they're the reason why WWF turned into WWE. And I know for a while they actually couldn't, up until recently, I believe, they weren't allowed to even show the WWF logo. So the scratch logo that you see everywhere when you're looking back on wrestling memories, um was all blurred for like the longest time until a few years ago, I believe, or yeah, anywhere where, anyways, but yeah. um let's let's get to Mr. Tony Khan over here. So AEW, it has a lawsuit in, yep, they have a lawsuit filed against them. Yesterday, a class action class, I can't speak. Welcome to Ali doing the news. A class action complaint was filed against AEW and all AEW, or All Elite Wrestling LLC, for allegedly violating the Americans with Disability, AWD, with disabilities. um, Similar lawsuit. Here I go, blank. My mind has drifted. Thanks, Nick, for tuning in. A similar lawsuit that WWE had to settle a few years ago. The lawsuit alleged that basically All Elite Wrestling LLC has denied equal access to the online AEW shop websites. The plaintiff, Luigi Abreu, I can't, not too sure, Abreu, not too sure how to pronounce his name, but he is legally blind, and he says that the website is not equally accessible to blind and visually impaired customers, and is in violation of the ADA. He wants to bring the class action lawsuit forward for declaratory. This is gonna screw me up because there's a lot of big words here. Declaratory relief, injunctive relief, and compensatory damages. He wants compensation, including statutory and punitive damages against defendant name herein, and alleges, based upon the personal knowledge of the plaintiff, the investigation of counsel, and upon information and belief. The lawsuit notes that the plaintiff attempted to transact business on AEW's website back in April to purchase products, goods, and or services, and he wants a jury trial. So that's, you know, regarding, oh, let's see if Nick has anything to say on it. Regarding AEW's case, I believe, oh, there we go. He has had filed several of the same type lawsuits just this year. Oh, thank you for the tidbit there, Nick. Um, Yes, and I believe WWE just ended up um, making a settlement behind the scenes for a undisclosed amount of money. So let me know what you guys think about that. It's kind of interesting that he's filed several of the same type of lawsuits in this past year. Um, so yeah, we'll keep updated on that and where that goes. I'm have a feeling it'll end up in the same way, depending on what Mr. Luigi Was it Luigi? I don't want to mess up his name. Yeah, it was Luigi. Okay. Depending on what he wants to get out of the lawsuit, obviously, we'll see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to be another settlement. Uh, if the goal is compensation, of course. So, yes, we have two people watching. Who's the second person, Nick? Moving along. Speaking of Dark Side of the Ring, this is what I was talking about. So Tony, ready for the name pronunciations here. Chavone. We're just gonna call him Tony. Um, on this week's What Happened When, Tony said that he actually declined an offer to work on the upcoming Territories documentaries with Vice because of the fallout from Dark Side of the Ring series, which is interesting to me. Nick, let us know in the comments, or anybody else, if you guys have more backstory on what exactly, I guess, happened. From my understanding, I know that a lot of people didn't like how they kind of, uh, I'm trying to think of the film words here, but basically how they, how they turn the narrative, on the show in regards to, I guess, some of the people. That's from what my understanding was. Um, he said, or he was quoted saying, I'm thinking about how guys have helped them out doing interviews for their shows and how guys have ended up getting in trouble because of it. I'm not working for people like that. I like to feel, um, I don't know what that sentence is. Uh, I respect the business too much. I'm sure it will be good. I'm sure there will be somebody they interview, and there will be a part of the interview that they shouldn't air, but they will air anyways. Oh, so I guess, yes. So I guess lots of people are getting in trouble because of all the information. um, well, I'm sure because there's a lot of Dark Side of the Ring is a whole nother book that you just have to open. Um, So yeah. Oh, it was not my face this whole time. um. Oh, there we go. It is because of the plane ride from hell episode. It made people. Oh, there we go. Speaking of, there we go. It made people look awful. It's why Ric Flair is not in WWE anymore. Tommy Dreamer got suspended over his comments. RVD said he was edited. Okay. So yeah, I guess just be careful. Like, this is where I get frustrated. Oh, I'm gonna go on a little rant here, I guess. This is where I get frustrated because we can't have nice things. Like, us as fans love. Well, like, I don't know. Some people do and don't. I know KJ's like a love hate relationship with the whole looking behind the scenes. When it comes to wrestling, because he does love like the kayfabe so much and he doesn't like to ruin it and what have you. But I'm sure as far as like fan viewership goes, we love to see all of, especially with old wrestlers, all of the um like behind the scenes, all of the juice, all the details, the dirt essentially. Yeah. Nikki Six, the dirt, like Motley Crue. We want to see all like you know the secrets, the whether it's their habits, the demons that they've dealt with, like, and unfortunately those things can happen because of things like this, where then people get in trouble for certain things that they're saying, and I don't know. What do you guys think of it? Part of MLW's lawsuit against WWE being a monopoly was WWE blocking them from working with Vice, and now WWE is working with Vice. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting indeed. That's funny. But enough of that. We're gonna move on to reality of wrestling. Mr. Booker T. Booker T. Yes, Booker T, and his lovely queen Charmel, they just revealed that the reality of wrestling promotion that they've started has officially scored a TV deal with CW39 Houston to air their shows on a weekly basis on Saturday nights, starting this upcoming weekend. They've released a joint statement about the new show, saying they're so excited to be back home on CW39. They love all of their fans, all of our fans. I'm sure they love you guys too. They love all of their fans. But the Houston market is special to both of them. We are privileged. They are privileged to be able to carry on the legacy of Paul Bosch and wrestling in this city, and proud they get to do it on the same station Houston wrestling aired on for all of those glorious years. The reality of wrestling promotion will begin this Saturday, May 7th, um, on CW39 at 2 a.m. Eastern time. So I'm not sure if that means like, does that mean, because they said Saturday night. So I'm going to assume that they mean 2 a.m. the following of the Saturday night. But maybe they mean Friday night, 2 a.m. Saturday. Oh, look, we got Nick blowing up the chat with our information. Thank you, fact checker. Honestly, Nick, come on and do the news. Like, all right. Also, look into Wrestling with Shadows on Bret Hart WWE. Wanted it never shown because it showed the aftermath of the Montreal screw job. Honestly, Nick and whoever else is seeing this, I actually haven't really, and this is what I mean when I say I'm really new to that wrestling. I have just just started looking into like Bret Hart, Owen Hart, the whole situation. Um, so whatever knowledge you can throw at me is very useful because it's craziness, and I just have touched the tip of the iceberg. So um, next, small promotions getting TV deals in small market areas, starting to feel like the territories again. Yeah. Um, literally, apparently, everybody is coming out with a new promotion. So I'm not surprised. Yeah, they're gonna have TV deals in their little cities and areas that they have connections in, and territories definitely all over again. So, yeah. Unless Nick has anything to add to that, we'll be moving to our next story, which is, oh yes, WWE continuing their um be a star. Yeah, though so they just pretty much what was it, Tuesday on May 3rd, WWE and Boys and Girls Club of America announced that they have a new multi-year partnership to assist the global Be a Star bullying prevention campaign. This announcement noted that Be a Star has reached over 500,000 children around the world, and in celebration of the new agreement, they had 7 WWE superstars in attendance at the Union League it, Boys and Girls Clubs in Chicago. That included Bianca Belair, Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins, Dana Brooks, Sonya Deville, Nikki Ash, and Happy Corbin. Nothing. Oh, here's some pictures. And that was their release. Oh, why is that? Okay, we're just gonna ignore that slide for now. that has that has a mistake that I didn't mean to put there. Oh God, Allie, you have so much to learn. I'm saying me, Chris, and KJ need to do a wrestling school show. I'm telling you guys, this is well. Let's tie into the question of the day here. Um, in regards to that, first of all, do you guys want to see it? Second of all, how do you guys want to format it? Because I already told, I've been telling them since before I came on the YouTube channel, we need to do a wrestling 101, wrestling school 101. For me, I know maybe LJ will appreciate some things because she doesn't necessarily, she says herself, she doesn't always have like the background, like old wrestler knowledge as well. She's too busy keeping up with all the new stuff. So if there's a video idea where I can sit down and do it, I'm doing all this research behind the scenes anyways. So yeah, Ali is going to be attending wrestling school. Wrestling school. Let us know when. Who's going to be the professors? Will there be homework? I hope not. Woo! Yes, it is Thursday, guys. Happy Thursday. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm celebrating by eating um Spanish fusion cuisine tonight. So, be a star after they have cut how many wrestlers after all the bullying allegations, etc. I get they do a lot for kids and that's awesome, but it feels so shallow. Yeah, I understand that. I kind of get that way with the thing is it's great for the kids, love the kids, but like we know you guys are there to get a paycheck. Like I don't know. I know Nikki Ash is doing things like I was looking at her Instagram and she has all of her little like fundraisers and like kid events and all that stuff, especially since her gimmick change um to like babyface Nikki Ash, woohoo, superhero. So yeah, I agree. It does feel shallow. It doesn't feel genuine by any means. Oh, that being said, Nick, get ready for this guy, your favorite, Mayor Kane. Mayor Kane is here. Yes, actually, for those of you who follow me on Instagram, I I posted a story saying vote for Mayor Kane, pretty much. Um, and thanks to me and and my campaigning, Mayor Kane, Mayor Glenn Jacobs of Knox County, Tennessee, won the Republican primary vote on Tuesday. Um, so that means, well, he ran opposite or unopposed, sorry, in the Republican primary and brought in 24,675 votes. Um, according to knoxnews.com, which means that he will now get to go up against the Democrat primary winner in August. So yeah, he tweeted as he tweeted a couple pictures just saying thank you. Um, and he's excited. Him and his wife are very happy. Oh, here we go. We got more comments, guys. Nathan, hey, lovely, beautiful host. How are you? How's your day going? I really like your watch party. I'm a big fan of you. Thanks, Nathan. Thank you for tuning in to the watch parties. We love to see you guys in the comments as well. So thank you for interacting. I appreciate it. I the rest of the guys, like the rest of the crew, gotta let me know, the rest of the fam, because I don't think I've seen your name pop up before. So if I haven't, welcome, Nathan. I appreciate your comment. Nick says, "Oh Lord, I loved Kane as a wrestler. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I dressed as him for Halloween. Aw, that's cute. But him as a political figure, in my opinion, he's an absolute knob end, and out of touch. Um, I don't know much about his politics, and I'm gonna leave it at American politics. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be very neutral here, and I don't know enough about it, so I'm not gonna talk about it just on the fair chance that I say the wrong thing. So we'll take Nick's word for it. Yep. Check it out for yourself, guys. So you guys can make the decision because I'm not making it for you. I'm not walking down that road. In happy news, we have, yes, Diona Perazzo last night. Last night she debuted on AEW. I don't know why I paused there. Last night she aired on AEW or debuted on AEW. Um, and unfortunately she lost. But we weren't disappointed because Mercedes got the belts. And we all love Miss Martinez. So I was okay with the win. That being said, we're talking about Diona. So Diona's getting married to Steve Macklin. Um, also former Marine, as that has to do with the story. But she's getting married and she revealed her date. She sat down with Fightful podcast this week and she said that, or she revealed, she said, she revealed that November 10th is the official wedding date. On when she's going to get married. She says also that it is also the Marine Corps' birthday. Is that Steve, referring to Steve? His birthday, so he's excited because it's a double whammy for him. You know what? What's hot take? What's your guys' opinions on people getting married on their birthday? I guess it's a good birthday gift, but also I don't know. Anyways, I feel like it's not the I don't know. My dad and my mom got married on my dad's birthday. And so all my life I was like, "Yo, I'm not going to do that cuz like I don't want to share my it's my day too, and I don't want to share it with you. You have your own day. I have my second day." Anyways, um, yes, she says basically she's very excited. Um, all of his former Marine buddy, or not all of his former Marine buddies, but a couple of his former Marine buddies will be standing at the altar with him. So it's very exciting. I'm sure you'll see lots of I can't say references, like lots of Marine thingies in the wedding. Oh yeah. Who let me do the news? Cause I don't know. Nice to see ex WWE talent having a bunch of success outside of WWE. Yeah, exactly. She's been killing it. Katie says that every time she's on. She's been killing it since she left WWE, and I'm sure she's going to continue to kill it. That's LJ was kind of speculating, and I kind of back her up on it. The reason why she lost last night could be because she's taking some time off to get married. Um, relaxing, doing all the fun things. So, yeah, hopefully we see her. She's not gone for too long. It's gonna be an Alexa Bliss situation where she left, she got married, she had surgery, she never came back, and she's still waiting for a call. All right, we have Tessa Blanchard. Um, Basically, Tessa Blanchard is in the news because she has had some kind of falling out with Wow Wrestling, Wrestling. Wow Wrestling. According to Fightful Select, there are allegations of issues surrounding Blanchard and the company, and um, there was a relaunch, which was set to serve as a rehabilitation project for Blanchard. Um, in the aftermaths of the reports, Blanchard took to her Instagram story to post a quote from Pastor Matthew Hagee. Do I have that slide? Yes, I do. There you go. That is the post there. saying when standing up for, and I'll read it because it's tiny, tiny. When standing up for your beliefs becomes a matter of great inconvenience, will you stand? Dot 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 dot. Uh, okay. Tessa recently deleted her Twitter. Ooh, we're jumping ahead here. Um, she deleted her Twitter. So like a little bit while ago, but she's still on Instagram. So I don't know what's happening with that. According to like what I've been hearing around, she's kind of she kind of does that, I guess. Like it's not a surprise. Oh, here we go. A source within WoW alleged that Blanchard cut a promo on Samantha Sage, now Americana, during a class in mid-April in which Blanchard tore apart Sage. Yeah. Um, many trainees spoke up about the incident, and acting classes have since been canceled until further notice. Oh, gee, that's wild. So yeah, we're not surprised. It's interesting to it's interesting it's ha ha ha. It's interesting whenever it's the company that like has had a falling out, you know? Like I don't know, maybe that's why she deleted her Twitter because people were just spamming her on like, "Yo, what's good, sweetheart? Like are you good?" It is such a shame to see such a talented performer waste their talent. Yeah, it is. It's hard to watch, but of course, we all have to remember that people are humans at the end of the day, and whether you're super duper talented or not, life is hard, and the way people deal with life, um, is all individual and all personal to themselves. So we'll never know the full story of what exactly is happening, um, what the details are, but you know, she has or she had previously had alleged allegations of bullying and racism while in TNA when she was on her push as world champ. Yeah, I didn't hear exactly that, but that's what I heard was she's kind of like a you know like oh, I can't even think of the word. You know those spiky things that you walk outside like through the forest and they stick on you and then it like gets itchy and it's terrible to my analogies are out the window. Like I don't know who let me do the news live. But anyways, burrs. They're called burrs. That's what it is. Yes. She's like a burr. You're just trying to walk past, mind your own business, and then boom, out of nowhere, there she goes. Oh gosh. Right. Going back to AEW. Mr. Tony. Why are we going back to AEW? Oh yeah, I had something here about um HBO Max. So during the latest episode of Strictly Business with Eric Bischoff, Universal Studios Group Business Affairs manager Mick Pandit joined the show to talk about the future of streaming in wrestling. Pandit spoke from his personal perspective and not as a representative of the company. To start the podcast, Mick gave some insight into what he does at NBC Universal and talked about his experience as an independent wrestler. Why? Sorry, guys. Um, but basically, in a nutshell, Mick was explaining why AEW's best spot might be on HBO Max. He says, I don't know Tony Khan, but he was making this point repeatedly that we were seeing what they call peak subscription or subscription fatigue when it comes to streaming services. He says, 5 years ago when there was Netflix and the WWE Network, it was great. You pay $10 and you get all the wrestling in the world. Now, HBO Max is $15 a month. Disney Plus is $10 a month. Netflix is probably $17 a month, depending on if you have the expansion pack or not. Paramount is $10. Oh, let's not forget about Amazon. Let's not forget about Hulu. Let's not forget, not that they're, I don't know what they're, streaming, but, and how much wrestling's on all of those platforms. But yeah, he says there are many other products even outside of entertainment consumption that are subscription based. Um, so when you're justifying paying $10 a month just for wrestling content, it's going to be very difficult for all for everybody minus like hardcore consumers, especially just specifically WWE. So somebody who probably watches wrestling one out of every three pay-per-views probably wouldn't want to pay $10 a month for that subscription. Now, AEW's advantage, according to Mick, is that they have an on average 1 million linear cable viewers week to week. I put this in for the stats people. Most of those people probably have access to an HBO Max. So, Mick would imagine it's more valuable for HBO Max to have that content on HBO Max so they can grow their subscription base and retain it. Um, of those 1 million AEW fans, if let's say half of them subscribe to HBO Max already, that's a solid 400,000 fans and subscribers who are going to drop off at a lower rate than your average subscriber. So what do you? That's a good point. We have lots of comments now. Um, ooh, let me go back on screen there. It's good points they're bringing up. I think definitely for sure they need to bring wrestling to some but WWE network is its own thing, right? But like they need to have something where you can stream even like the pay-per-views nowadays. I say this all the time is like there's nowhere minus like if you're streaming it, the wink wink way. Where do people watch wrestling nowadays? Like Peacock, like it doesn't it doesn't I personally don't have cable. I have all streaming services. So when you take that into consideration, especially the whole right, I'm just fixing something here. Um Especially sorry, Nick, for this very hard to watch news. Especially where was my train of thought? Nowadays, the next generation, everybody's online, everybody's on their phones, on their tablets, wherever you go. So, I remember a few years ago, what was it? Rogers was like, uh, go on Rogers.com and you can watch like TV everywhere, like wherever you want, live TV. And I remember when that was like mind blowing. So take that into consideration now, where literally everybody's on stream. Like everybody's on streaming services. That's it. How many people have canceled their cable that I know alone? So yeah, I think AEW going that direction. Maybe not with HBO Max. Maybe with HBO Max. Um. Oh, that's interesting. What if WWE pops up on Disney Plus? If there's the rumors with they're talking with Disney, da 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 da. I don't know. Anyways, we have Liz. She is a see you next Tuesday. Sorry for the profanity. Yeah, exactly. A see you next. Am I missing something? Is that a reference to somebody? Are you quoting something? I'm sorry if you are. Just please let it be better than watching it on the cock. Sorry, I mean the peacock. That's what I said. What are you talking about? Dick? I mean Richard. I don't see why AEW doesn't have a streaming service, especially with having all the. See? What did I say? especially with all the ROH video, the video library that they have. They could just use the ROH library and show historic rematches of Danielson, Punk, Joe, and even guys in WWE like Rollins, AJ. They have tons of ready-made content. Yes. And I think they should, especially with the fact that they have those guys who went on to WWE. Like WWE has see, oh, I got it. Got it. See you next Tuesday. I got it. And I knew that, but I didn't take it in. We'll take that down for now. Oh, I accidentally opened. You know when you guys get the little pop-up emails? I just clicked one and now here I am. Okay. Sorry, opening stuff up. I should edit this and then sorry. It's okay, Nick. How many times have I said sorry this stream? We don't talk about it. It was it was justified. Let's move on before this turns into like 3 hours long here. We're at 40 minutes now. Big Cass, yes. So regarding yes, everybody was right last night. I feel like I say yes too much. Everybody was right last night. Big Cass did come out to fight Wardlow. Why is that a hard name for me to pronounce? Anyways, you guys guessed it last week. Everybody was guessing it. Morrissey, W. Morrissey, come on, Big Cass, come on, he's gonna come out. And then people were like, wait, will it be Enzo? Who knows? And Big Cass came out. Woohoo! But regarding Enzo, the fans, for those of you who are watching, I do have a video to show you guys. The fans, there was like, it was split, half and half. We're cheering, we want Enzo, we want Enzo. And everybody else, they were responding going, no, we don't, no, we don't. So let me know what how you guys feel. Are you guys the yes we do or no we don't? Because this is my video here. I'm gonna play it. I don't know if you guys can hear.
I didn't know he
but it basically goes as such. We want Enzo. No, we don't. We want Enzo. No, we don't. We want Enzo. No, we don't.
I didn't know he finished up that ending.
How would you guys feel if you went out and
I didn't know he finished up that ending.
Oh, let's pause this now. I loved Enzo, but I understand completely why he is polarizing. Please tell me, why is he polarizing? What do you guys think? Do you guys think Enzo's gonna pop up? I know Big Cass lost the match. Correct me if I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I apologize. But he did lose. So I'm assuming we're gonna see more of him. It's exciting because he's overall a pretty good wrestler. So regardless, we love to see good wrestling in the ring. No botches. So, oh yes, I wanted to talk about this. So, put in perspective here, guys. WWE releases you amongst 9 of your other friends from the show you've been working on. So, what do you guys do? Personally, me, especially if I'm a wrestler. Oh, here, before we get to there. Former WWE wrestler Enzo Amore, who was released by the company in January after he was accused of rape, will not be charged in the case. All right. I can't speak on the case because I don't know any of those details. Give me the conclusion, Nick. Does it look more like no, we don't is justified, or is it hey, Bobby, perfect timing. We're talking about controversial things here. Plus he was known to be a big problem backstage, even being thrown off of the tour bus by Reigns. Oh no. Roman, the chief said, "Get out of here." He was acquitted. Okay. 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 So that being said, um, going back to my whole spiel, WWE releases you. I'm just gonna move right on. WWE releases you. What's your first plan as a wrestler? You're keep in perspective. You're wrestling for the love of wrestling. I would go out and do my best to in wherever I could wrestle. You know. Oh, here we go. Which company do you want to see Dakota Kai and Parada wrestling at? I think Dakota Kai would fit in really well with Impact, personally, or like AEW. I guess like AEW is like always just kind of there as like a. Obviously, we can just throw them into AEW. I think they would use. Not saying that AEW doesn't use their women's roster not well, but I think she'd be used really well in Impact. So, and LJ can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you know, Persia on the other hand, we were talking about Persia. So, what's your first step when you leave your wrestling company? Okay, especially a company like WWE. Are you gonna go out and be like, "F you, Vince"? I'm gonna kick ass, or not? Maybe not Vince. He didn't make the decision. Who knows? I'd be like, "F you, see you next Tuesday, Vince." I'm gonna go kick ass wherever I can, and I'm gonna kick ass, and I'm gonna keep kicking ass until you realize that you made a mistake. Not Persia though. Persia decided we're just gonna skip straight to the, you know, copying Tony Storm, and we gotta make an OnlyFans. OnlyFans? Yes. She has teased her potential OnlyFans coming soon, which I'm going to say is coming soon. So, with this picture, her in a bikini, lovely, for your gentlemanly. I was going to cut the picture, but then I was like, who cares? Uh, if somebody wants to show her body, she can show her body. Why not? Um, But yeah, what do you guys think of that? Because I don't think that would be my first step. Like, you were just released last week. Like, but yeah, exactly. I mean, not for nothing. Can't knock the hustle. Exactly. Y'all do what you want to do. And like, I'm a big fan of women utilizing their assets to do what they want. If you're comfortable in your body and you're comfortable flaunting it and doing that work, and you're mentally okay with doing those kinds of things and that work, and what have you, like, knock yourself out. Why not? Personally, I don't think I could handle it. I don't think I'm part of that grind, you know, but if you can do it, good on you. Keep kicking ass, literally, in different ways. I was surprised that WWE released Dexter Loomis. I was surprised, but I don't think he was happy with how they were using him. Like, he was the mute psycho. Like, we all know, we can see him do even, like, yes, he was great, but he could be even greater. And I think he knows that. And I think WWE has a problem with allowing, their talent join the creative side of things. So, I think it was amicable um in their decision to split, and I'm excited to see Dexter come out and pop up in other places. Obviously kicking ass because you know he's gonna or chopping up some ass, I guess. But she also has to deal with the no compete clause. Usually it's 90 to 30 days. Yeah, so I mean, you gotta do something for 90 to 30 days, I guess, right? Me, I would probably go on vacation because I always need an excuse to go on vacation. So, um, yeah, I believe that's all the news I have for today. Let me just check my tips section, dun dun dun, where I get all of my tips. Oh yeah, also fun fact, 27 years ago today, Vader made his appearance on Boy Meets World. In a Boy Meets World. So for those of you who are, you know, Boy Meets World fans, try to true. Uh, shout out to Vader because we love him and we love him on Boy Meets World. Alrighty. Look, we're already at an hour of the freaking news, guys. Last thing I have here, real quick. This just popped up. Thank you. Shout out to Wrasslin Inc.com for always helping us out with our incoming news. Because without the wrestling community, where would one wrestling fan be? Nowhere. That's where. Uh, share this tab instead. So, Shad Gaspard and Muhammad Hassan's comic book have been picked up for a movie. Yes, so their comic book that they co-created and co-written, or co it what that was wow, co-created and co-written by the late Shad Gaspard, has been picked up for development as a film. I'm just gonna read the article, guys, because honestly this is this is fresh off my mind here. So State Street Pictures have optioned the Assassin and Son comic book for development as a movie, according to Deadline. The comic was created and written by former WWE superstar Gaspard and Mark Kopani, known to fans as Muhammad Hassan. Um, the comic tells the story of Donovan Braddock, a one-man killing unit who works with a team of covert assassins known as the Horsemen. Braddock finds love and makes a family of his own and attempts to leave the life of violence behind, but he finds that his old life, as it does, still torments him when his wife is murdered in front of him and his young son. Oh no. Dexter moment. Now with no spoiler. Now with nothing to live for, your son. What do you mean? Braddock and his son are sent on an epic journey of revenge and consequence. The comic book was illustrated by Eater. These names, Messias, and published by Scout Comics and Entertainment. They will be producing the feature film at a adaptation alongside State Street, and it was noted that Gaspard and Capani teamed up to write the comic after retiring from pro wrestling. Unfortunately, he did pass away. Gaspard passed away shortly before the first issue was ever published. And Don Hanfold says he's happy Gaspard's legacy can live on through this new partnership. Pretty much, it's exciting. It sounds very interesting. We gotta definitely check it out. Ooh. Here we go. We got so many comments now. Oh, according to Sports Gamers. Oh, I never shared the. This is the article. I never shared it as I was reading it. So sorry, guys. Um, This is the article here. Let me just show his handsome face. Yes. So here we go. According to Sports Gamers Online, the relationship between Ukes and AEW isn't the best place. It's not at the best place at the moment, with Kenny Omega reportedly hating working with the developer. Let's see, Fight Forever is also believed to be way over budget, and several of the games featured have been cut altogether or reduced. A particular issue was reportedly the game's roster size. Interesting. I haven't, obviously, well, it just came out. I'm not the biggest gamer. I'm usually like first time playing. Well, yeah, you know what I do in GTA? I make my avatars and I dress them up and then I steal cars and that's all I do. That's all I really do. I break into strip clubs just to break into strip clubs, and say, haha, I'm in the strip club, and then I just drive my car around pretty much, hit people, play music. That's all I do. I don't do any of the challenges. I'm not even in gym class. Like I didn't want to play any of the games. So that being said, I know basic knowledge when it comes to games. But that makes sense that it was way over budget and several of the yeah. LJ was saying the anime or the like graphics. I was gonna say animation. The graphics on it, like the hair and stuff, subpar, like below subpar. I don't know. That's awesome about Shad's comic. I honestly didn't know he had one. I know I didn't either. Who's surprised? I'm not. But um, it's very exciting, and I'm happy that his legacy gets to live on through this movie. It's exciting. And seems to be everybody's excited to see it. So looking forward to checking that movie out. Even though it's gonna be a sad movie, I'm sure I'm gonna have some. I'm a crier. I'm a movie crier. So, who is next challenge? The next challenge for Ricochet Intercontinental Championship. I think somebody said Mustafa Ali should. But correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a personal comment on it. Because I mean, what have they been doing with Ricochet lately? Lash Legend was on NXT UK today, and Damon Kemp, wrestler on NXT UK, and Mako Satomura, wrestling against Isla Dawn for NXT UK Women's Championship. Thank you for giving us the UK updates, because I don't watch NXT UK, as that's a whole lot of wrestling. We already watch like wrestling every day. Let us know if you guys would want us to watch NXT UK. Because I'm sure it'd be interesting. I don't nobody on the roster except the names that we see jump back and forth. So, but yeah, I believe that is all for the news. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Oh, GCW, I think, just put out Downward Spiral, Saturday, May 28th. We have a GCW Johnny Game Changer making his GCW debut. There we go. Here we go. Let me screen share. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Share this tab instead. Bring it up. There we go. this was just advertised, so we will be seeing Johnny Game Changer on May 28th. Tune in. We will be doing a live watch along as we always do every single day of the week that there is wrestling playing usually. We will be doing a watch along unless we decide to take a little break. So Ali rolling. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm just talking your ear off. This is the longest news ever. Clearly. Yeah, anything else from Nick and Bobby in the comments here? Do we and now that I have you guys better answer the question of the day, which will be I'm gonna recycle yesterday's because nobody's answered it so far, and I'm gonna say, oh, let me just sorry, I was yelling at the camera and my picture wasn't on the screen. Oh, here. Who will be first challenge for Mercedes Martinez ROH Women's Championship? Well, considering Giona's probably gonna take time off and rest and get married. I don't know, it'd be interesting to see. I know. Oh, look, there we go. 24-hour stream. Let's go. Just go right on to Impact tonight, right? I would if you know what? We'll plan it out next time. So then all my responsibilities for the next 24 hours are covered and cared for, and I'll do a 24-hour stream. I'll even sleep on the stream if you guys want to see that or not. I feel like that was a weird thing to bring up. Anyways, ROH Championship. I'm not too sure, guys. I don't have an opinion really formed on the women's roster on AEW. Like, I like some people here and there, because usually my pick is like somebody I like. Like, I just used like a lot in that sentence. I don't know what I just popped up. I was trying to pull up the women's roster because I'm like blanking right now on names. I'm the worst at. Don't say that. Don't say what? Oh, the 24-hour stream? I'm not committing to anything. I have to consult with the crew. It's not just me here. I don't just run the show. I know it seems like I come on and take over shows sometimes, especially the watch-alongs. But I don't run the show. So we gotta consult. I'm gonna say probably not. We'll give you a 12-hour stream. I don't think anybody can handle a 24-hour stream unless, like I said, it's just running for the 24 hours. Oh, there we go. Ruby. Oh yeah. Why am I what? I'm totally blanking on names. Are you talking about Ruby Soho? Ruby Riot. Ruby Soho. Is that her name beforehand? I don't know. That'd be interesting. We'll go with that. Yeah. That being said, yes. Anything else from the comments, guys? Let me know because I'm gonna be doing my spiel pretty much soon. Oh, I forgot the question of the day. You have to answer it now. You have to stay and to answer the questions. Yes, it was. Sorry, brain slip. Don't do that, because then you got me questioning myself when I know the answer. I would like to see Mercedes versus Marina Shafir for ROH Women's World Championship. Yes, I think it's gonna be a good match regardless because Mercedes is in the ring. So maybe she keeps the belt. Maybe she just, let's just stretch it. We're just, Anyways, what was I saying? Question of the day. Gosh darn it, these comments. The question of the day is we we are jumping on. I don't know if we could get a live update. I'll probably search it up as I talk here. But we are almost, literally, probably this weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If we haven't already, as I confirm, but we are almost gonna hit 150 subscribers. So no, we will not be doing, unfortunately, a 24-hour stream for it. Yeah, we're at 144. That's what I thought. We will not be doing a 24-hour stream for it. But if you guys want to see a special edition of something, um, let us know. Like, this weekend is we're busy this weekend, right? So we have Backlash on Sunday. We have Saturday night. I don't know what we're gonna be doing on there. Maybe UFC, like, popping out alongside the wrestling, of course. Um, so like, do you guys want a theme for the video? Do you guys want to do something fun? Do you guys want to do games live? Do you guys want to do a drinking game live? What do you guys want to do? Let us know right now in the comments, because I know there's 4 people watching, and KJ better not answer. Or he can't answer. But it doesn't count as an answer officially because he's part of the crew. So, oh, look, there we go, Nathan, jumping on back. Up to you. That's what I was gonna say. Or it's just whatever you guys want to do, you guys do it. All right. I guess I'm gonna have to. I'll do my little video. NWA. I believe we're doing that. So honestly, whatever's on this weekend, we probably are watching it. I'm gonna have to do another little video, like my 100th video clip, where I'll do, yay, 150 subs. Maybe I'll do my hair in a wacky hairstyle. We'll probably do some games. The Guess the Wrestler, I know you guys love that. Guess the Wrestler. What else? Trivia. Do you guys want to do trivia? More NWA coming. Yes, tune in, guys. Crockett is one of our most viewed. Yes, it is one of our most viewed. Behind our news and our Mania. Next big show. Yes, next big show. Follows Crockett, and then we have Wrasslin Down Memory Lane, Triple H, hosted by Chris, featuring KJ sometimes. One of us, one other person, who knows? Oh, damn, wish I was getting my setup before. Then I could maybe make a guest appearance. And geesh, so many options. Could be an expanded podcast with everyone, or a watch along to an older pay-per-view / older Mania. Oh, that'd be exciting, Nick. Do you guys want to see? That's good for my little background knowledge. If you guys can pick, and this ties into my little project that we kind of started on the one watch along. The ideas were bumping out, I think, last week with KJ, and I think LJ was there as well. Yes, trivia. I like to watch you do trivia. Yes, let's do some trivia. All right, I'll be in charge of that. I'll jump on that. What trivia do you guys want to see? I guess we can go and stick around Mania, WrestleMania. My thoughts are all over the place and I have to grab them. So, you know what I mean? They're just like popping up all over here and I have to grab them. So yes, do you guys want to see us watch an older pay-per-view or I was about to say Triple Mania. Triple A stuck in my head here. WrestleMania or what have you. It could turn into a wrestling school with Ali, where you guys choose like the craziest, like Nick, Nathan, Bobby. What's you guys' favorite WrestleMania of all time? Like, let us know. We should post a poll. So like, send in your guys' favorite WrestleMania or something, and like the most craziest, mind blowing. I guarantee I haven't watched it, so it would be a first time viewing for me, and you guys can see my reaction if that's interesting to you guys. You guys can see KJ and Chris reminisce into the good old days. Not to make and Nick and Raleigh, not to make you guys anyways. Um yeah, that would be fun. That being said, to tie into my little video project that I'm working on, I am planning on doing a kind of like if you guys know what internet icebergs are, um a kind of internet iceberg version of wrestling where I either look at like whatever's the craziest, whatever you guys want to see. So last week we were talking about Goldberg and how Goldberg is like the worst but most favorite wrestler of all time. So I was thinking of just getting on stream and just like watching videos, looking up stuff, and just blindly reacting to all the Goldberg stuff, because this is what I do is like in my spare time. I go back and I have to go, okay, KJ gives me my homework, Chris gives me my homework, watch this, or and then Nick, watch this, do this. Look at that. More Tune In to Win coming soon. Stay tuned, guys. Yes, tune in, put the bell notification, like, subscribe. We're always here and we're always popping up stuff. I just a quick little tidbit. See, these are all my thoughts. I'm trying to grab them. Just a quick little, right now, what you're doing, recommend us to any 10 of your friends. Prove that you recommended these 10 friends and get yourself a t-shirt. It's as simple as that. Do you guys want a Wrasslin for Life network t-shirt? Do you guys just want a wrestling t-shirt of whoever? Oh, the RK Bro. I want the RK Bro t-shirt. The RK Bro 420 t-shirt personally. So do that. Recommend us. Tell all your friends, guys. But yes. So that's going to be in the works. Whatever you guys, right now I was thinking of doing a video on Goldberg. I don't know the most on Goldberg. So, yes, that ties into the video project that I'm working on. If that's interesting to you guys, because I don't know if blindly like watching somebody who's never seen certain wrestling things before, if that's interesting, because I don't know. My favorite WrestleMania was WrestleMania 33. WrestleMania 33. What was WrestleMania 33? Who's on the roster? I'm gonna Google it real quick. From the sounds of it, though, what was it you guys saying the other day? It was something like WrestleMania hasn't been good since 35 or something like that. I don't know. Rasta. Or I guess not Rasta. Rasta. Here we go. Oh, it looks like the advertisement reminds me of we might as well screen share it, guys. The this is today in wrestling history here, but it's not today. Quickly. Oh God, Ali, I could absolutely help you and watch every episode of Going Down Wrestling Wormholes. Well, that's not the title. Her and Chris live wrestling now? What? Okay. What? Um, I'm looking to call it what part 35 of question of the day. What do you guys think of Ali in Wrestleland? Going down the rabbit hole of wrestling. I don't know. I thought it was cute and I thought it I thought it was yeah, I don't know what you're going on about there, KJ. It could be that mixed with wrestling school, like how to wrestle or how to wrestling. Wrestling for dummies. But I think that's trademarked. So or like licensed live LMAO. Um I'm not wrestling nobody. Sorry guys. Sorry to disappoint. Until I figure out how to do those moves where I literally have to do nothing and the guy like out of the ring. That's another wrestling school. I don't. Ooh, trivia. Guess the wrestling move. That's it. Anyways, going to quickly WrestleMania 33. I wanted to read who was here. Okay, WrestleMania 33. It was April 2nd, 2017. Interesting. What are we doing here? Main event. That's what I wanted to see. Main event. Undertaker was eliminated by Roman Reigns in the titular. Just tune in and watch me pronounce things. How about that? Okay. Interesting. We have Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Cool. It looked like it was a pretty fun. Oh, look, speaking of Goldberg defeated Brock Lesnar in their first match with each other. It seemed like, a pretty entertaining WrestleMania. I'll have to go back and watch it. Are we watching it this weekend, guys? Who knows? Or 150 celebration, who knows? Is that Mania 17? Is the number one Mania of all time? Ali, I'm dying. You guys are all about the wrestling, like living wrestling, not a live match. Sorry, guys. I didn't know what you were going on about. Her and Chris live wrestling now. I get it. I thought you were saying her and Chris are live wrestling now. I'm like, where? On what platform? What? Did KJ get hacked? Yeah, by Surf. Oh, that's funny. Who's my favorite wrestler right now? I don't know. Okay, do you guys want old wrestler or new wrestler? Well, I can't. Okay, okay. I just like people, not necessarily for their wrestling. Just because, I know every wrestling fan's different, but look, see, I'm not the only one, KJ. Where's the comma? I don't think there needed to be a comma. Whether there was a comma or not, I would still read it the same way. That flew over my head too. Yeah. And that's why I was like, and KJ, what are you going on about there? Who is your favorite wrestler? I don't want to say who my favorite wrestler is right now because it literally just the other day they did the whole. Anyways, I like Randy Orton currently on. I should do each show on Raw. On SmackDown, I'm liking Becky Lynch's weirdness that she's doing. I don't hate it. It's weird. I'm weird. I understand. Oh no, I want to change mine to Ezekiel. AEW Dynamite, I like. I don't know. There's a lot of good people in AEW. Impact. I was gonna say Diona, but she switched, I guess. I like, what is his name? Danhausen. Is he from Impact? Oh, I'm gonna screw this all up. And yeah. Anyways, that's enough for today. I think that's you guys answered my question. I'm happy with that. So I will wrap this up now, as this has been almost an hour and a half of Ali talking and making a fool out of herself for your guys' entertainment. Is that a 10 or is that 27 or 17? WrestleMania 27 or 17? What's the X mean? I don't remember. I feel like it's a 10, right? Why do I feel like that's wrong? I believe it's 17. I'm going to go with 17. Main event? Oh, main event Stone Cold and The Rock? Absolutely. Houston, we have a problem. I'm guessing it took place in Houston. We had China versus, I can't see the name or the picture. It's so fuzzy. Yeah. Anyways, is that Vince and Shane versus McFoley? Undertaker, Triple H, Stone. Oh yes, Undertaker and Triple H versus Stone Cold and The Rock. Is that was the main event? Cause that I brought that up the other day. I was like, that would have been sick to see anything going on with those guys. Um, and that being said, I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but I don't think. Oh, I see Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. Beyond that, I can't read the names, and I don't know anybody else. Anyways, Danhausen is at AEW. Well, you know what? Danhausen is my favorite AEW wrestler because I like the way he talks. Oh, LJ, rip me apart with this. Everywhere where LJ comes in clutch with Impact and AEW and the Indies and all of her immense knowledge on anything that has to do with that, I am swiped of. So, where her brain, no, where my brain ends, hers continues, is what I was going to say. That's why we're a tag team duo. That's why we do the news together, the Crimson Chronicles. That being said, I'm going to wrap it up. It is 17. You know, it's been a long stream, guys. I'm still stuck on KJ's comment there. Anyways, that has been the news. Sorry it was very long. And if you are watching this back and you've gotten through the whole hour and a half, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You better like and subscribe and turn on the bell notifications after that point, because I just think you're committed at that point. Which means you belong to the fam. So, I've been Allie. I've been your host, Allie. Tune in tonight. We have LJ and probably me going on later tonight for Impact. If I'm not mixing up the days, today is Thursday. We're watching Impact, which is perfect because you know what? She needs to freaking Wrestling 101 Impact with LJ and Ali. I think it's gonna be a night. Maybe I'll grab some wine. It'll be a sneak peek of the Wine and Wrestle show that we will be coming out with soon. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you gotten through this whole video watching it back, I appreciate ya. I'm giving you a virtual hug, and that has been the news. I've been Ali. Have a lovely day, guys. That's all I have to say as I do the outro.